Hi, I'm Zach, and I'll be sharing how I use concept mapping to be an active learner. This method has been crucial in allowing me to transform from a passive learner to an active learner. Passive learning causes you to forget what you learn, while active learning allows the information to stick with you forever. I used to engage with course materials in a superficial way, but now I actively engage with them. Now I feel confident about my understanding of the course content. I feel like I could teach what I've learned in all my classes to my peers. This level of confidence is one of the many benefits of being an active learner. This strategy involves visualizing information and organizing it in a way that is easy to understand by creating mind maps and graphic organizers. It helps learners by showing the various relationships between concepts and ideas. Compared to other note taking strategies, concept mapping allows you to create a visual representation of how the course content fits together, like a jigsaw puzzle, which allows you to not only understand what you're learning, but why. The structure of concept maps allow you to narrow down broad topics to core concepts. The key components of a concept map are concepts, linking words, crosslinks, and hierarchical structure. Concepts should be organized in a hierarchical structure to allow for an easier viewing experience. Concept maps should start with one broad topic which connects core concepts to specific examples. When I'm creating a concept map, I make sure the connections I illustrate make sense. Try reading them like complete sentences. If the sentence makes sense, the connection will too. Crosslinks allow you to connect concepts which seem distant from each other. Creating too many links or crosslinks can cause confusion, so don't overdo it. I used this strategy in my Math 1060 class when I was studying for my first exam. It was a very useful strategy for recapping each topic we covered in the unit and illustrating how each of these topics related to each other. I chose to use the program Lucid to make this concept map, but feel free to try out any other online application or even try drawing by hand. In my concept map, I chose a key concept and used linking words such as proves and is an example of to connect ideas. You should always write the broadest topic first. When I was making this concept map, the first topic I wrote down was graph theory. Then I narrowed down that topic by adding core concepts which can be explained using specific examples. I would brainstorm various linking words for different concepts and revise them later if I realized I wasn't able to read the connections as a complete sentence. My concept map grew as I continued making it. I would refer back to my notes from lectures and realize certain materials didn't fit. This forced me to expand my map by adding more branches to accommodate for these topics. I spent a lot of time moving concepts around to try to make the map look aesthetically pleasing and readable. Sometimes I would find myself making too many connections that would confuse me. Because of this, I deleted any unnecessary crosslinks and only kept the crucial connections. I defined crucial connections as any connections which were necessary for completing problems. At first, I struggled with coming up with linking words to connect each concept to broader topics. When considering which linking words to use, make sure to use verbs rather than nouns and adjectives in order to allow for an easy read-through of your map. The concept I showed on the previous slide demonstrates this. For example, graphs may contain paths. Paths can be organized into categories such as Euler paths or Hamiltonian paths. Other students might find it hard to connect crosslinks between different concepts. The best way I found to create crosslinks is to focus on one concept and do a meticulous scan of your concept map to see which concepts could connect to the one you're focusing on. Creating crosslinks can be daunting, but this strategy makes it less overwhelming. Using concept mapping has helped me become an active learner. Concept mapping allows you to connect new information to what you already know, which helps you effectively store and quickly retrieve information. This strategy also helps you remember what you learned for a longer period of time. The goal is to keep information stored for an infinite amount of time. This strategy finally helps you engage in metacognition, which is thinking about your own thinking. Knowing how you learn best is the key to being successful in college. In the past, I've learned the required content for my classes and then forgotten most of it within a few months. Rather than learning just enough for an A, this learning strategy has allowed me to acquire a deep understanding of what I learned here at UGA. I encourage you to try it because it is an easy way for you to translate lectures into visual representations of the learning you do in all of your classes. Becoming an active learner means that what you learn will stick with you forever. Start using the concept mapping strategy to be a better student. Thank you for watching this video. I hope you enjoyed, and I hope you will incorporate the concept mapping strategy into your daily studying routine.